everyone for some more of my Dijon career mode on FIFA 21. And here we are on Christmas Day in 2020. We are at the halfway point of season number 1. And you can see our next game is in the Coupe National. It is going to be a first Coupe National match. It is going to be against Rodez. And for those of you that have been following the series knows that we've been absolutely killing it so far in Ligue 1. As a matter of fact, we are on an undefeated season so far. You can see we're in round 1 of the Coupe National. But before we talk about Ligue 2, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. You can see we are 14 points ahead of both Bordeaux and Amiens for automatic promotion. We only have the 2 draws along with 17 wins. And that's why we're in such a strong position. Guingamp and Caen are also in the promotion picture. And as you can take a look down. And if relegation was a thing, Grenoble and Nancy would be in relegation trouble. And Paris FC, of all teams, would be in the promotion relegation playoff against the 3rd best team in the Championnat National, which of course is the 3rd tier of French football. And in the only other competition I can think, which hopefully we won't have to worry about, the Barrage Ligue right here, which is the promotion relegation playoff, but only other competition left to show is a recap of our preseason tournament. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how that went here real quick. And in the Super Cup, which has nothing to do with this, but I'll show anyway, Bayern Munich beating Sevilla 4-3. That would have been a fun game to watch in real life. 7-goal thriller that, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to look at Ligue 1, which is sponsored by Uber Eats in this game, whereas in real life they are sponsored by McDonald's, which I actually think that's pretty cool, despite what people may think about McDonald's. But you'd see, PSG, no surprise up front, they're 10 points out of 2nd place, but the surprise is not only is Nice in 2nd, but Montpellier is in 3rd, so Montpellier trying to recapture some of that magic that they had in the 2011-2012 season where they won their first and only Ligue 1 title. And you see Lyon in 4th, Marseille in 5th, Monaco 6th, Lille in 7th, Nantes in 9th, Lens, who were in the Champions League last season in real life, they were in 15th. And if relegation was a thing, Auxerre and Le Havre would be going straight down with Metz duking it out with Amiens for the right to stay up, or for Amiens to get promoted. But we are going to take a look at objectives. Like I said, we are going to be playing the cup game. I think we have this cup game, and if we make it to the next round, the next one, before we're able to fulfill that one, which I'm going to go ahead and show. They want us to reach a round of 16, as well as gain automatic promotion in Ligue 1, which we're very well on our way to getting automatic promotion. Obviously, we're not in Europe since we're in the 2nd division, so nothing there. Financial, I'm not too worried about that, even though it's on low priority. We're not going to get that. We did both the youth development ones, which I'm tickled about. Brand exposure, we're just 2 away from getting that, which should be easily obtainable. You can see we got 95 million in transfer budget, but I'm very happy with how my team is performing, especially my 2nd team, which I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, but I'm going to show you guys our youth academy here. And you can see Juan Carlos Hernandez has the team player trait right here, which is awesome. It's always good when you have a youth academy prospect having a trait. That shows that he's going to have a bright future. You see Stefan Van Dam, also one of the default ones alongside Hernandez. Gilbert, high potential center back. He's already up to 65. We got some pretty decent center backs here. Charbonnier. We got Camille Pascal, that's also pretty decent as well. Fabien Grandjean, awesome name. Has a potential of up to 77, not great, but not terrible. Sumare, not good potential, but you never know. His potential could, depending on what happens with his development. We only have 2 Cameroonians in Sumare and Traore. I am a little bit disappointed not to sign more Cameroonians, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But you'd see El Ghali. You got Abdul Majid Halal. Oh, we got a Cameroonian as well as Malik Diagana. I forgot about that. We got Bouquet, we got Ibrahim. No, I will have to admit to you guys something. This is actually my second attempt at recording this video. My first attempt, I ended up getting interrupted and ended up causing problems throughout my recording. So this is actually, in my initial recording, I was actually adjusting development plans for not only my youth academy, but as well as my senior squad. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys development plans anyway. If there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. I already got all the development plans for my guys maximized, so I'm not going to waste you guys' time having you guys watch me shuffling with development plans. You see, a lot of these guys are going to be grown in just a matter of just a couple weeks. I forgot just how good FIFA 21's youth system is. I did say, as much as I like FIFA 22, I think FIFA 21's might be even better. Though FIFA 22, the main youth academy prospect in FIFA 22 seems to be better than what it is in FIFA 21. So I guess it does kind of even out a little bit in a way. But we are going to go ahead. I'm going to show you guys transfer history while we're at it. We are going to be pretty much loaning out a few players, as you can see. A couple youth academy prospects, some of the low-rated guys that were already in the squad. A couple permanent deals, including Samaritano to Malma and Gonda to FC Juarez. A couple more loan deals. Maria ended up selling to Fuenlabrada over in the Spanish Segunda Division. And then all the rest of the guys I got at the beginning of the season. I still can't believe Balic. As good as he's been, I pretty much got him for free. All I did was just send Tavares, who was a former starting striker, the other way, and I was able to bring in Balic without actually paying a fee. So that's actually pretty darn cool if you ask me. I personally think that's good business. But we are going to take a look at Transfer Hub, just a recap of the players that I brought in. And like I said before, there's not really anybody on this team so far that's upset me, which is really, really good. The only one that I can see that kind of struggled at the beginning but found consistency throughout this first half of the season is Artur Cabral, but he's been absolutely sensational for me as of last month or so of this particular season. So like I said, I'm very happy with the play. And my second team has just been absolutely stepping up big, especially whenever I'm trying to rest my first team. They've been solid for me. This is actually one of my the better backup teams that I've had in a career mode in a while, and I'm actually going to be playing them in the game against Valdez at the beginning of the next episode, which Tavares got suspended for accumulating too many yellows in the last match. So, I mean, he's not on the bench anyway, but I was going to put my backup team up. But we are going to take a look at the squad. I'm going to show you guys stats, and it should be no surprise that Cabral and Kojic have the most goal contributions. Cabral, 25 goal contributions in 17, has grown by 2. And Kojic, with 20 goal contributions in 11 matches, also has grown by a couple. The growth on this team has been mostly consistent, which I absolutely love. All my wingers, except for Balic, which Balic deserves as much praise as Balde, Becker, and Schwier. Because, like I said, this might be among the better first seasons I've had with a career mode in a while. This team has been absolutely wonderful so far. Vigna, Amalfitano, solid. Shamare grew by 1. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to loan him out again or if I just want to sell him. Because to be honest with you, I really don't have any future plans for him. I mean, if I'm not going to be using him, I might as well sell him. So that might be something I want to consider. Dorley grew by a couple. He's at 75. He's still 7 below Ndong, who is my starting CDM. You can see Ingu Yamsa has grown by a couple. He's now at a 64. And you can see Balde, a high potential goalkeeper, youth academy graduate. already grown by one during his time at Young Boys. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with him. I'm still trying to figure out how to pronounce his name. Shafiq, I doubt we'll be able to get rid of him considering he's retiring at the end of the season. He might not want to go. More of my backup guys have been absolutely incredible. Joe LeVay, high potential center back. He's already accepted a loan deal. It's just a matter of the transfer window opening in the 1st of January. Runerson having a sensational season. Already got 2 clean sheets and 6 appearances, which is phenomenal for a backup. Alphonse, despite being 31 years of age, has grown by 1. He's at a 69, though. I'm still thinking about possibly moving him on next season. But again, he really hasn't put a foot wrong, so there's really no reason for me to get rid of him other than age, which I'm going to try to keep him as long as I can. And then more of our starting 11 players, Tomiyasu is to Dijon as hopefully what Suguro is in my Venezia career mode. And then Kobo, 7 clean sheets and 18 appearances, which is pretty good. Development plans, like I said, I did that in my first take of this episode, which, if there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. Both my goalkeepers have been performing wonderfully. Hatfu, I'm not worried about. Tavares, you can see his stats. We're going to be getting to left backs alongside Bakari. Van Huysen, 8 weeks on stopper to get a 76. Quaresma, 5 weeks to reach a 75. Jacquet, been very pleased with his development so far and his performances so far. Jolove, 4 weeks to reach a 63. Kirkez, same with Jacquet, been absolutely phenomenal in that backup squad that I have. Again, Tomiyasu has not put a foot wrong, neither as Alphonse. Shafiq, I may play him in the final game of the season, though I don't know. He is retiring at the end of the season, so I'm gonna just to make him happy. I am gonna have to find a way to bring him on at some point, even if it's just for one game. You can see Endong and Dorley, both of them are performing wonderfully in that CDM position. Amalfitano, despite being 31, performing admirably alongside Vigna. Vigna is having a really good season. Despite being in bad form, he should reach a 70 before the end of the season. Shaparenko alongside Elmas has been absolutely amazing. I can't really say enough about this team. This team has been absolutely awesome so far. And then, which I forgot to show you guys, which I'm going to have to do that before I end the episode. Ligue 2 stats. You see Becker doing good. Schwier. I'm really happy I decided to keep him and Balde as my starters. I did contemplate getting rid of both of them, but they've been performing too good. So there's no. I'm going to be part of my future plans for at least the next couple seasons. And then both my strikers have been absolutely awesome. But before I forget, I am going to go ahead and show you guys stats. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Oops. Of course, there's no stats here, but you can see Ligue 2. Cabral is the leading goal scorer, 15 goals, 2 ahead of Guirassy, which is the same Guirassy that plays for Borussia Dortmund in real life, that's signed from Stuttgart. He was one of the players responsible for bringing that team back to the Champions League, which I think is pretty cool. Koljic with 10. You can see Balde with 7. Becker with 6. You can see most assists goes to Adley from Bordeaux. 1 ahead of Balde and Koljic with 5. Schwier and Shaparenko with 4. Balic with 3. Elmas with 3. Cabral with 3. Most clean sheets on our team is Kobo, 6, which is 8 behind Gertner from Amiens. And you see down here, Runerson with a couple, so 8 combined clean sheets, which isn't great. I mean, I would have expected more, but to be honest with you, like I said, neither one of them have put a foot wrong, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. But you see Cabral and Koljic leading goal scorers in the preseason tournament. You can see a couple more of our guys in that list. Kurtic tied with Balde and Schwier for most assists. Becker with a couple, and you can see a couple of our guys grabbing one. Few of our guys grabbing one. And then Coble with the 1 clean sheet, which is 1 behind Musso and Mayonnaise. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show. Trying to think if there's something else I want to show you guys, but I think I pretty much covered everything. Let me just look in here real quick. Van Huysen's happy with his game time alongside Balic. You can see 3 guys from Amiens getting nominated for November Player of the Month. Which we have not had a single player win Player of the Month yet, so I'm waiting for that to happen. Though we have had a few Manager of the Month awards, so as a matter of fact, let's look. Let me see if I still have that in the archive. Yeah, we got 2 Manager of the Month awards. So that's pretty good. But with that, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Talk about what lies ahead. I'm thinking there's going to be maybe 4 more episodes before we end Season 1. But at the beginning of the next episode, we'll be playing this cup game against Rodez. We're also going to be playing this game against Chambly. I'm going to be simming this home match against Châteauroux, and I'm playing this game against Dunkirk. And I may sim or play this game against Nîmes, and then possibly get the game against Rodez. If I don't get the Rodez game at the end of the next episode, or definitely beginning at the following episode, and then we'll be doing the rest of the League. Which the League will be ending on May 17th, so hopefully before the month of May, we should be able to clinch automatic promotion to Ligue 1. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to what lies ahead. I know I'm very much looking forward to the second half of the season. Like I said, this team has been growing and performing wonderfully. This is among the better Season 1s I've had in the career mode in quite some time, so I'm just going to enjoy it while it still lasts. And hopefully you guys will be along the ride, so... But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.